What's going down, Commander? A little bit of a rant, sort of a bit of complaining from me towards Kixeye is this. If you look on the world map today, we do get hero bases drop, but there's probably only one hero base that actually drops that's of any use to the actual player base. It's the Leonard is probably the best hero base to drop, but today we have got the Andrew base. No one's used that unit in probably as long as I can remember. Good 2 years. It's absolutely useless. My argument is why don't Kixeye go out and especially with a what's it coming up this month, give the players the tools that they need to be able to do the event. So update the hero bases on the world map. Where's me wrong building? And put something out there that will help them in the Hero Showdown, or whatever they want to call it, Heroic Showdown event. I can't find my buildings. This one to do. You know, like, not so much the brand new ones, leave them out, but you can go back and drop the Devin. That would be a nice one, definitely a nice one to drop into the world map, just to give them players a little bit of a boost as they come into Hero Showdown, help them do it, help them get by in a Heroic Showdown. You know, what's the other ones they need to put on the map? I still believe they need to put on the map especially Nick, Matt should be on the map. You know, it shouldn't be. I'm sure we did have a map base on the map at one point. Let me just go check. Well, not Matt, Nick base on the map. Token base. No, it was Mikey. I got it wrong. Looks like it was Mikey. We had a Mikey base. There is still a Mikey base that drops on the map, but with it, Kixeye can do that sort of thing. And there's no reason for them not. A day like today that really hasn't got much to do. We haven't got much to do. You know, they'd never had to put 4 events into the month. The only reason they've done that is out of pure greed. When they could update the world map, make sure that there's plenty for players to be doing. They could even update these mission tracks. It would give everyone a chance to fucking maybe win a few bits and pieces that they wouldn't normally get. But my argument is they're not catering for new players no more, and mid-tier players. They're only catering for the upper echelon of the player base, and that's why we're seeing no influx of new player bases. Only mini accounts, basically. You might very few that are coming into the game that make a new account are of a player that's come brand new to the game. Very few. And it won't take long for them to realise that they're just getting mugged, especially with them offers. Let me load up my mini for a second. Let me load my mini up and I'll show you what I mean by getting mugged. Right, so I'll load that up and I guarantee it's chock full of offers. Offers that no one needs, basically. Right. Oh, why did I go world map? I was meant to go full screen. So, the Sandstorm, the worst factionless unique we've ever seen. Jericho X, outdated now, not much cop. Without any of the tech, that's for sure not even worth getting. Not for 200 coin. Leonard, not 175 coins worth, 50 coin at most. Leonard, oh, that's training tokens. Fuck me, even less. 2 Abrahams, 80 coins, outdated unit. I can't remember the last time I used them. Not enough DPS on them anymore. Crucibles, 2 Crucibles, 80 coin. Not worth it. This is what they're throwing at the newer players. A Mega Nova, without the tech, forget it. Without the Diamond Tech Max, forget it. It's still not a good unit anyway. El Devout's training tokens, 5 of them for 125. Not worth it. Romero, so outdated. He's like, he should be a granddad by now. Fire Team Delta, another one that's fucking outdated. Not worth buying. 199 coins. 2 Devouts for 62 coins. Not worth it. Not for 2. Like 10 of them, maybe. And this is the worst offender. The Blackout. It sounds cool. If you was a new player, you'd see that. The Mega Blackout. Wow. You know, I'm going to get it to level 31. I'm going to be able to rule the skies. It's a pile of fucking jank, but Kixeye insist on fucking keep passing it out. The Omega tank, again, with no tech, no diamond tech, isn't worth it. The legendary Phantom, pile of shit. You know, this is what they're throwing at new customers. And these new customers, if they buy one of these, they get it pre-built, they get it, they take it into a base and it gets smoked within about 3 seconds. Do you think they're going to keep coming back and spending money? I don't. You know, put the fucking bases on the world map. There's no reason for you not to. The only reason for you not to, for the company not to, is greed and laziness. That's all it boils down to. If you put the Devin token base out on the world map, don't make it easy. I'm not saying make it easy. Make it a bit tricky. But make it so people could obtain the Devin and get it to a reasonable level so they can prepare up them for the Hero Showdown. That's one event where new players get screwed every single time, is the Hero Showdown. Heroic Showdown or Showdown, whatever they're calling it nowadays. They get screwed because Kixeye are too lazy. And it just fucking boggles my mind that it doesn't... It'll take them... The base designer, it wouldn't take him long to design an event, not event base, but a Devim token base or Forest. You can go with Forest. A few of the older heroes that are still good to use. I'm not saying put the newest ones in there, but at least put some of the older ones in there. Let's go to aircraft. What heroes we got in there that are worthwhile? I think it's only Forest that's really only worthwhile. But like, there's nothing on the world map. There's nothing to entertain us throughout the month. The conclusion Kixeye have come out with there is let's add a fourth event. When there was no need to put a fourth event out. Just make sure there was something on the map for us to do each day. Make sure there was something for us to work towards. It's just pointless at the minute, the game, and PvP's just way too expensive, and there's so many cheats going about once again after all that bullshit Kix give us about they're stopping the cheats and there's a thing to detect the cheats. They're still in the game right now. They're still 100% in the game right now, and we're left here. We're going to have to fight for it for the next 6 months or year before Kixeye do anything. But a lot of people ain't playing PvP no more, Kixeye, and you've got to understand that. They're not playing it because you can't keep it under control with how many cheats are playing the game. So we're left with farming. So when you look on the world map and there's fuck all to do, literally nothing to do, because most of the stuff isn't worth getting. You know, it's when you log off. People log off and don't want to play today. Probably won't play tomorrow. The only time they're going to play is Thursday. Get prepared up for the event. Play a bit of the event, do the event. But it shouldn't be like that. It should be that every day you should have something there that we can work towards, either it be a mission, a new hero that they've decided to bring a base out for. I would even go so far to put all the Series 1 Corpus, Sentinels and Survivors, put all the older ones into one base, combine them all into one base rather than having each base deploy. Make them a little bit more harder, but you get a bit of tech for each one every time you kill a base. You know, last time we need to see some more of these Leviathan. We don't need that spawning anymore, Kixeye. Or if we do, it needs to be at the end of the event. Once the event's over with, spawn it with the rest of the stuff. It needs to move on. Everything needs to progress in the game, not stay stale. And that's all we are. We're playing a stale old game. They don't change the Shadow Ops bases now for fucking, I think it's 12 or 13 weeks. I think it's 13. 13 weeks before we see a change and something updated in there. When they used to change this once a month. After the event, the main event every month, we used to get one of the event bases slightly changed as the Shadow Ops. They don't even bother doing that now. It's laziness. It is pure laziness from the team. And don't give me this bullshit, you've only got fucking so many staff members. That isn't our fault or our problem. That's a you problem, not a player problem. Stop being lazy and get things done. That's all we want. That's all we want as players. We want to be entertained. And this isn't entertainment. It's the furthest it's ever been from entertainment. The events are mundane. They're very fucking boring. Kixeye can never get the balance right. They're either way overpowered every single base or way underpowered every single base. There's never a balance where they cater for everyone, and that's the problem with having one event that suits all, is it's never catered for everyone. It's a shame, but it's Kixeye logic, just lazy, pure lazy coding. Or maybe it's not Kixeye, it's Stillfront logic. You know, don't worry about doing anything, updating the game. Just make sure we make money throughout the events. Slowly nerf the units as the months progress. Once everyone stops coining them. Sad. It's sad to see from what this game was to what it is. And it's a shame. It's just a fucking shame. Anyway, guys, rant over. I'll see you later. Bye bye.